So another thing that people don't know about me is that I was born and raised in Nairobi. So when I'm them two and I will come to settle local coast. Mama, you're going to fall down. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's a girl again and I'm back with another video, guys. So it's not another video, actually I'm doing a vlog, and in this vlog, because I'm trying to do a first bit to shoot another content. I say let me just put in some few clips here, then continue. Excuse me, I want to be done. So hey guys, welcome back. I'm done with this, and I just wanted to finish up with the eyes and the brows and everything so that I can come here. So as I'm doing my foundation, concealers and everything, I wanted to tell you guys like 10 things really no one knows about me. If not all of you, I don't know, most of the people, they're just things that, you know, people don't talk about. No, you cannot just go around telling everybody everything about you. So one, I hadn't written them down. I was thinking I write them down, then I can, you know, I can be reading them as I explain. So, but you know, I'll just talk about them as we go. So one thing that people don't know about me is that I love food that don't have too much spices. Like, enjoy food that have just been cooked with onion and salt alone. You know, such kinds of food, I feel like they slap so well. They are always so yummy and so sweet. I don't love too much spices. I just enjoy food that have been cooked with onion and, you know, a little bit of salt to taste. That food slaps, especially when you find a githeri, like a boiled githeri, and then you like karanga it with onion, and you know, you just put a lot of salt and then avocado. Oh my goodness, that meal is always so nice, so nice. I love food without spices, and I enjoy eating them like most of the time. So that's one thing about me. I don't know if it's weird, or I don't know if I'm the only one who loves food that don't have too much spices. I don't know. You can tell me down in the comment section. And then another thing that people don't know about me is that I can speak Kikuyu. Like, I'm a Kikuyu and I can speak Kikuyu. I remember when we were young, first of all, when we were young, my mother used to talk to me in Kikuyu. My dad used to talk to us in English. So the Kikuyu that I know is my mom who taught me, because she used to talk to me in Kikuyu a lot, and that way I learned. I was so much interested. I've always loved Kikuyu ever since I was a young girl. So, you know, when you love something, you will know. So I can talk Kikuyu, but because, you know, my mom passed away when I was in class 4. My dad passed away when I was in Form 1. So you can imagine, when I was in class 4 is when I stopped speaking Kikuyu. Like, speaking Kikuyu with someone, having a conversation with someone in a Kikuyu is when I stopped speaking Kikuyu, when I was in class 4. So you imagine, my mom passed when I was in class 4. Actually, I had just joined class 4 because it was first term in the beginning of the year. So ever since that time, I stopped speaking in Kikuyu, because my father used to talk to us in English or Swahili. So you can count how many years are those until now. So the Kikuyu I know now is the Kikuyu that I have known like so many years ago. But you know, I always try, and I try so much like to watch things that people are talking in Kikuyu, or maybe songs, or you know, those kinds of things. So So like I can speak Kikuyu, but not all of it. I can remember there was one time I had credit, and it was around 200 worth credit, and I called my grandmother, the mother to my mom. Actually, it's not Kitambo, it's just juzi, the mother to my mom. So I called her and we were, chatting. So me, yes, I talk Kikuyu, but I tend to stammer too much. I stammer a lot. By the time I'm finishing a sentence, I mean your credit near 20 bob imeenda tu hivyo. So, and I love talking Kikuyu, and my grandmother cannot speak in Kiswahili now. She has even forgotten Kiswahili. She has even forgotten how to speak in Kiswahili. Guys, ignore the kids. I live near a school and kids are praying. It's a Catholic school and they are busy praying. So, as I was saying, I can speak Kikuyu, but not too much of it. I speak, my brothers can speak Kikuyu because, they have lived with people who have been talking Kikuyu to them, like they know Kikuyu. They even went to stay with my grandmother. So at least them, they know Kikuyu, and I love speaking Kikuyu with my brothers, so that I don't forget, like kabisa, yeah. But songs, there are some songs that I can sing in Kikuyu, and you can think that naijua kama yote. That's something that people maybe don't know about me. Another thing that people don't know about me is that I'm a firstborn. I'm a deputy parent, like literally. I can remember when we used to grow up, like you give up some things because of your little siblings, and that was me, and that's how my mother taught me, like modoni do, like my mom used to tell me, modoni tigera mwana yekine kia mwana tigera mwana, like, and that by then it was my little brother and my other brother. We are 3, so I'm the firstborn, and then there is my brother who is following me, who is right behind me, and then there is our lastborn, who is also a boy. So by that time that boy was too little, the lastborn. So the mwana that I was tigerarai was the brother who was actually following me, who is just right after me. So yeah, in African homes, when you are a firstborn, you officially become a deputy parent, because now unapewa majukumu ya kuangalia mtoto mdogo, unapewa majukumu ya like when your mom is not around, you are the one to say when uko na say kwa hiyo nyumba. So I'm the firstborn. Another thing that people don't know about me is I met my partner who I'm living with, and we have 2 kids. I met him while we were still in high school. Like, it's that long. I met him when we were still in high school, and when I finished high school, because I was schooling in Mombasa, Kwale. When I finished high school, I went back to Nairobi, and them, they stay in Mombasa, so we had to separate, because I went back to Nairobi and he stayed back here. But during that separation, I guess people just went on with their lives. Like, I went on with my life, and he also went on with his life. We kissed the fake frogs, and then eventually we decided, like, we can do this even if we are far away apart. But the truth is, we met while we were still in high school. Okay. Yeah, those are how many? 4 or 5? 4. Another thing that probably people don't know about me is I'm so polite. I'm very, very polite. Like, I'm that person who, staki maneno na mtu. Like, I just love to, I love peace, I love like being happy, I love everything good, you know, everything that comes in being good and being just gentle and kind to people, and yeah, all those sort of nice things. I love. Another thing that maybe can accompany that is that napenda kucheka sana. I love laughing, you know. And another thing that can accompany that is that I love also to crack a lot of jokes. Yani mimi napenda tu jokes tu akifalafala. I really love that, you know, especially when I'm with my friends. I love doing that. Then foundation is flawless. I guess that is good. Another thing is I'm a very prayerful person. You know, it doesn't matter if maybe I don't seem like those people that, you know, they look like they have okoka. You know, they're those people, you know, when you look at them and maybe how they present themselves to people, unajua tu huyu mtu ameokoka. But me, I'm a very prayerful person. You know, it doesn't matter where I am, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. You know, I'm just that person who can keep quiet. You know, I might be keeping quiet right here and I'm busy praying inside. You know, I don't think if you're getting me, but that's something that I learned, especially when my mom passed away. You know, like before, while I was young, when I had both my parents, my mom was there, my dad was there, I was just hearing of death, but I have never witnessed, you know, somebody I know that has died. Kwanza, I didn't even know if death even exists. I never knew even what death is. But when my mom died, that's when I knew, okay, kumbe there's this thing called death. This thing is real. But I you know, I was just hearing people saying that, you know, someone has died. You know, where we were staying, I could hear people say, you know, flani died. But I didn't know the meaning of dying. I never understood what is dying, but I was just hearing people say, you know, somebody has died. But until my mom passed away, that's when I knew, okay, there is death. This is what is called death. So I learned praying at a very tender age, and I loved praying every time. Every time I could just sit like this, I could pray. Every time I sit like this, I could pray. And then also tumelelewa kanisani, like us, our family, tumelelewa kanisani, and I'm a Catholic. You know, those going to dini, kipaimara, and all sorts of things that Catholic do. Like sisi tumelelewa church kabisa. You know, we are those kids that were beaten tukikosa kwenda dini. We are those kids that were beaten tukikula sadaka. Those people that were beaten tukikosa kwenda church. As in, you say you're going to church and then ukwenda kanisani, maybe you were seen by someone somewhere, you know, and then he or she comes home and tells your dad, like, you know, nimemwona mali flani, where were you at that time? And na ilikuwa church time. Why didn't you go to church? Why didn't you attend the service? So we are those. I'm from that kind of family. Okay, another thing that people don't know about me is that I have a talent. Sijui ni talent ama ni hobby, or how do people call this thing? I'm that person who can plait people's hair, like, you know, niko na kipaji ya kusonga nywele. Let me just say that I'm that person who can look at something, look at this certain style, somebody doing it, and I can do it either on myself or on someone else. But I just don't love that kind of work. Sipendi kusonga, but it's something that I've never been taught by anyone. It's something that I know from that deep within. And I can just look at something like this, maybe at a style tu niseme hiyo najisonga, like kama hizi knotless nimejisonga mwenyewe. And you know, I just sat down and decided, like, you know what, najisonga tu braids za kawaida, and this knotless thing is so easy to do. Let me try and do it myself. I don't know, Maybe I move closer, you see. Like this, I did it myself. Like hiyo ni talent. Kona talent. Niko nayo. Okay, something else that people don't know about me is that I was a player before maybe this I think most people know, especially my long-time friends. They know. Mothers in the house, you know, my baby cannot sleep like for a long time unless nimelala na yeye. That's when she'll sleep like at least an hour. But akilala peke yake, mashaka, tatizo, mashaka. Halali kabisa, halali. Like today I'm just feeling like, you know, I want something like that, something bold. water nifanye powder. So guys, have I reached the 10 things that people don't know about me? Another one that probably people don't know about me is So another thing that people don't know about me is that I was born and raised in Nairobi. So when I'm dem tu wanai, nilikam tu kusettle huku coast, but also nimesomea Mombasa like all my high school. I've schooled in Mombasa, so that's where my life in Mombasa started. So my life in Mombasa started when I joined high school, you know. But primary nimesomea Nairobi, Martin Luther Primary School to be specific, in Makadara, and that's where I was born and, you know, raised there. And also I'm thinking like, in Nairobi Simba. But right now my life, like, it's like I'm going to spend the rest of my life here because hubby is here, my kids are here. Like, life ishaanza, ni kama wale watu wenye huwa wanaenda kuishi maji. So that's basically it. So the beat is beating. Alafu mimi yani vile naishi hapa karibu na barabara. Kelele tu right, left and center. Hakuna time yani naweza kukaa in peace. Those are just a few of the things that people don't know about me. I'll be talking about this and anytime like I am doing something, I'll be trying to talk about things that people don't know about me. And for today, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. And I don't know if I take this part of this video and upload it separately. So guys, like I'm done with the face bit. I hope it's good. So you know, I was doing this face bit to do some other content like TikTok content, Instagram content, and like I'm going to upload a video like of these 10 things that I was talking about. Meanwhile, I'll be continuing with the vlog, but first of all, let me say the outro of this specific video, of this part of the video that I'm going to, you know, upload it separately. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you really guys, if you want to know anything else about me, comment down below and tell me anything that you like me to tell you about myself. You know, we don't get the chance to like talk about some things that people don't know about us, but it's good like to share, you know. So guys, what is it called, subscribe to my channel, get to comment, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I put up an upload. So